What's going on? I'm Robert Wells. The Chicago Bulls play tonight at home against the Brooklyn Nets. It's the Bulls' first home game in a week. Yeah, it is. The Bulls beat the Toronto Raptors in overtime a week ago. Yeah, that was an intense game too. Yes, it was. Hopefully, the Bulls can beat the Brooklyn Nets without going into overtime. I really hope so. Beat the Brooklyn Nets and say like Bulls commentator and former Chicago Bull Stacey King. Yeah, always say after a Bulls win, drive home safely, Chicago. Beep beep. Stacey King is the man. Go Bulls! Time to talk about college football, and here are some games you need to watch on Saturday. The first game, number 3, Ohio State at Rutgers. Rutgers are bowl eligible already, but it won't stop them from winning and beating the number 3 team in the country. It won't stop them at all. This is a trap game for Ohio State, and they could lose this game too. They could. Ohio State almost lost to Wisconsin last weekend. That was a good game too. But I'm going with the Ohio State Buckeyes winning by 10 points or more, 20-10. The next game, number 12, Notre Dame at Clemson. This is a trap game for Notre Dame as well. Yes, it is. Clemson is already mad about their record this season. Yeah, they're ticked off. In order for Notre Dame to win, they're going to have to play and take care of good football and hold on to the football and play good defense like they did against USC a few weeks ago. That was a good game too. As you can already tell by my tone, I'm going with the Fighting Irish, winning by a touchdown or more, 26-20. Yeah, the next game, number 9, Penn State at Maryland. Penn State and Maryland are two teams that always fight to the very end, like I said before about Maryland a few weeks ago, because they do. To me, it will come down who wants it more. Who wants it more? I'm going with Penn State winning by 7 points or more, 37-30. The next game, number 14, Missouri at number 1, Georgia. I've said this before about my friend Stacy being from the show me state of Missouri. Yeah, he's cheering for the Tigers to win. He wants them to beat the Bulldogs. I'm sorry, Stacy, but I'm going with Georgia winning at home by 18 points or more, 32-14. The next game, number 5, Washington at number 24, USC. I'll get to the point. Washington is the way better team because they are. An upset is still possible. It can happen, but I'm going with Washington winning by 12 points or more, 30-18. The next game, Purdue at number 2, Michigan. Michigan is just too good to lose to Purdue. Yeah, my friend Stacy graduated from Purdue, like I said before. Sorry again, Stacy. I'm really sorry, bro. But the Starkey family and I have Michigan blowing out the Boilermakers at the Big House by 26 points or more, 33-7. Michigan's head coach, Jim Harbaugh, saying this in the locker room with his team 2 weeks ago after they beat Michigan State, and Mr. Starkey saying it afterwards too. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Over and over again. Yeah, and I always say this on Cross Sports every time. Go Blue! Yeah. And the final college football game to watch is number 13, LSU at number 8, Alabama. Ever since Alabama lost to Texas 2 months ago, they have been winning ever since. And I think Alabama will continue to win and beat LSU by 12 points or more, 32-20. Roll Tide! And finally, some NFL games that will catch your attention all day on Sunday and Monday. The first game, the Miami Dolphins at the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, this game will be a good AFC matchup because it will. Yeah, this will be a high-scoring game too, in my opinion. So, I am so glad I have both quarterbacks in the NFL on my NFL fantasy teams, one in each league, and I got 2 leagues, like I'm saying. But which team will win this game? I'm going with the Chiefs at home by 10 points or more, 35-25. The next game, the Chicago Bears at the New Orleans Saints. Before I talk about the Bears and the Saints game, I have to talk about the trade that took place by the Bears before the NFL trade deadline on Tuesday, October 31st. The Bears traded for Washington Commanders defensive end Montez Sweat. Man, and the Bears traded their second round pick for this year to the Commanders in return. So this is the second year in a row that the Chicago Bears traded their second round pick. Yeah, but it is what it is. It didn't work out with wide receiver Chase Claypool. It didn't. But I think this trade with defensive end Montez Sweat will work out. I really think so. Yes, Montez is 27 years old. He's 6'6" with long arms, and he's 262 pounds. I wanted Chase Young at first, but he got traded to the San Francisco 49ers. Maybe a couple hours later after Montez Sweat was traded to Chicago. But I'm okay with Montez Sweat in Chicago because I am. The pass rush will be a lot better now for the Bears. Yeah, it will. Maybe Montez Sweat will make his debut this Sunday against the New Orleans Saints. It can happen. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Montez Sweat was a first-round pick, 26 overall in the 2019 NFL Draft. I want him in Chicago in 2019, but I'm okay with him in Chicago now. And look at his stats that's going on this season. Look at the screen. I'm glad we got him. I'm so glad. Welcome to Chicago, Montez Sweat. And, by the way, I'm glad the Bears didn't trade cornerback Jalen Johnson around the trade deadline, too. I'm so glad they didn't trade him. Now, sign Montez Sweat and Jalen Johnson to contract extension. That's all I have to say. Extension, for real. Now, to the game between the Bears and the Saints. Bears quarterback Justin Fields is still out of the starting lineup after 3 weeks from dislocating his right thumb. So, Bears backup quarterback Tyson Bagent will start again on Sunday against the Saints. This is a winnable game for the Bears, it is, but can they beat the Saints? At the Caesar Dome, their home stadium, the Saints. I don't know, I think they can, but it would be close. So I got the Saints winning by 10 points or more, 30-20. But if Montez Sweat plays on Sunday, I got the Bears winning on the road in a close game by 6 points or more, 29-23. The next game, the LA Rams at the Green Bay Packers. The Rams are the better team than the Packers. They are. I'm not saying that because I'm a Bears fan. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it because it's the truth. The Rams are better. The Rams should win, but the Packers can pull an upset. So, I'm going with the Rams winning by 10 points or more, 27-17. The next game, the Seattle Seahawks at the Baltimore Ravens. I like this matchup, I do. Which quarterback will show up and lead their team to victory? Seahawks quarterback Geno Smith or Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson? I'm going with the Ravens quarterback, Lamar Jackson, and the Ravens winning by 14 points or more, 28-14. The next game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Houston Texans. Yeah, I like the Texans. I like how they're playing this year. I really do. They have a rookie head coach in DeMarco Ryans. He's a good head coach. A rookie quarterback and a second overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, C.J. Stroud. And rookie defensive end and third overall pick behind C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson Jr. Yeah, they're putting up some good numbers. So all three of them are very bright. They have a very bright future in a Lone Star State in the NFL as well. So now the Buccaneers are no joke. They're no joke at all. They fight every time, each game too, but I think the Texans will win at home in a close game by field goal or more, 24-21. The next game, the Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. NFC East Division Showdown. Yeah, this is going to be a good game. I love the Cowboys and Eagles rivalry. Always good games between them, always, nevertheless. But the Cowboys are playing in Philadelphia, so Eagles fans are rowdy, and so are the Cowboys fans. They're rowdy too both of them. But which team will win in the division matchup? I'm going with the Eagles winning at home by a touchdown or more, 34-28. The next game is on Sunday Night Football. The Buffalo Bills at the Cincinnati Bengals. Remember, the Bills and the Bengals faced off last year in the 2023 Divisional Round AFC playoffs. That was a good game. The Bengals won 27-10 at the Bills Stadium. Could the Bengals do it again on Sunday? I don't know. I really don't know. I think the Bills will be ready to play because they want revenge for losing in the playoffs to the Bengals last season. Yes, they do. So I got the Bills winning at home by 13 points or more, 28-15. And the final NFL game to watch on Monday Night Football, the LA Chargers at the New York Jets. Yeah, the Jets are finding their groove after beating the Philadelphia Eagles 2 weeks ago and the New York Giants last weekend. Yeah, they're on the road right now. The Chargers are coming off a win to the Chicago Bears. That wasn't even a game. Last Sunday on Sunday Night Football, man, I fell asleep at halftime. I think the momentum is on the Jets side at home, and I'm picking the Jets to win by 13 points or more, 28-15. Wow! Hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on your notification to get all the new videos on Cross Sports. And leave your comments down below so I can post your comments on Cross Sports. But keep it clean. Keep it clean. I'll talk to you all next time on Cross Sports. Peace.